It caused a few problems going through security because, of course, it had to be hand carried because of its value, and therefore people said, "Excuse me, what's in the case?"
So here we are, Mr. Speaker, with this fantastic outfit that is your ceremonial robe of state that you'll be wearing to the coronation, King Charles's coronation on the 6th of May, which is incredibly exciting. And we're going to look today at the gold state robe, firstly, and what's called the lace jabot, and also the lace cuffs that we've got here. But my first question to you really is, what was the first time that you wore the gold state robes? Tell me about that time.
It will be 2019, and I'm having to think back because was it when I was sworn in for the approbation? And I realised it wasn't. So actually, it was following the election for the state opening of Parliament. And that was the first time that I wore the golden fleece, as some people call it. A beautiful gown that I was wearing on that day. So it was the state opening 2019.
Wow, goodness, a lot's happened since then, hasn't it? And just let's have a look at some of the details that we've got on the robe itself. There's this incredible, it's called silk damask material of the robe, the black colour here, and that was made in a mill in Sudbury in Suffolk, so in the UK. And we've also got these gold pieces here on the robe, and these have all been hand woven, hand stitched. I believe it took over 180 hours in total to make this robe. And these were actually created, you know, using gold thread and gold sequins as well, which we can see here. And we've also got these lovely details just kind of on the robe of the acorns and the oak leaves, which represent strength and endurance. So I have to ask, what does it feel like wearing it? Is it comfortable? Is it heavy?
It's definitely very heavy. And the thing is, it's very impressive, isn't it? You know, I was asked to wear it with the other speakers when we got together, the Commonwealth speakers, and they were so impressed with this fantastic gown. And the thing, it caused a few problems going through security because, of course, it had to be hand carried because of its value, and therefore people said, "Excuse me, what's in the case?" Because it looks like wire when you look at it, you know. So it did frighten a lot of airports taking it out. So what I would say is it's very impressive, very heavy, and you know it does make a statement, and it makes a statement of Parliament.
Absolutely, and you know, we're stood here in the Crimson Room. We've got all these other portraits of past speakers wearing very similar black and gold robes to the ones that we've got here. Now, I believe Speaker Morrison was the speaker to attend the last coronation in 1953. He was the 149th speaker. You are the 158th speaker. How do you feel about going to a coronation 70 years on this year?
We've got to say what an amazing gap, isn't it, that Her Majesty served this country for so long. You know, she was a monarch. Nobody knows anything different. And of course, we start again. 70 years on, here we are, King Charles III, being and coming to Westminster Abbey for his coronation. To be part of it is an absolute privilege. I represent Parliament. I go on behalf of Parliament, and we will be wearing the full outfit. We'll be walking across, you know, and it's quite an amazing a moment, like you say. The country's never seen it. None of us remember anything like this. So it will be absolutely interesting how, and hopefully it brings everybody together. And I've got to say, you know, the good part is I'm being part of Westminster Abbey. The sad part is, of course, celebrations are going on in Chorley, my constituency. Astley Park will be alive with a big screen, people coming together. And hopefully they'll be able to see the magnificence of the gown when I go across to the Abbey. I've got to say, being part of that is something very, very special.
Absolutely, absolutely. And let's look at another couple of items that we've got here. We've got these fantastic lace cuffs and what we call a lace jabot. So you wear the cuffs obviously at the end of your robe, and the jabot is, well, it's a detachable set of ruffs that you'll wear over your waistcoat. You know, what's it like wearing these quite old-fashioned clothes now in a Parliament in 2023? What's that like?
Well, what is amazing, normally we wear the jabot, but this is the special jabot. The fact I've not worn this before, the fact that this has been brought out, especially for the occasion, handmade in Honiton, Honiton lace, with the details, as we can see the otter that is in the rivers around Honiton. This tells the details of the quality of somebody who can make this lace. I had the privilege of meeting the lady who made this lace. She's amazing, and it's fantastic to know that there are still skills in this country that can produce such a wonderful jabot. But to bring this out on this occasion is absolutely the right moment to do so.
Absolutely, and as you said, Honiton Museum down in Devon have kindly lent this to you to wear for state occasions. And Pat Perryman, who was the lady who made this lace, it took her over 1,500 hours in total to make this, which is just absolutely incredible. And just to point out a couple of the details, as you've already mentioned, we've got the otters here. We've also got the symbols of Ireland, the shamrock, the thistle, the English rose, and of course the Welsh daffodil. And in front of, in the middle here, we've got the portcullis of Parliament. You know, how does it feel that you're going to wear those so proudly on the day of the coronation?
Well, when I did meet Pat and I went down to the Honiton Museum to view it for the first time, I was absolutely amazed. What wonderful people that keep this museum going, and the fact that this is part of that display is quite amazing. As you say, all the details right across, whether it's Wales, Scotland, they're all there. But more in particular, you said the English rose. I always think it's a Lancashire rose, you know, specially done for this occasion. That's my view of it. But it is wonderful, isn't it? You know, when we look at it, it's the skill as well. The skill that is there is quite amazing, and the detail and the beauty of it is fantastic. So it's an absolute privilege to be able to wear it, and the fact that it's coming back out will be amazing.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
No, thank you.